Okay, today we're going to talk about allusion. This will be after you've read the first read of the story and gone through it. An allusion is a reference. It may be a reference to almost anything, a famous person, place, event, mythical figure, work of art or music, religious text, or a work of literature. In literature, an allusion is used to add meaning to a description. For example, in a story, someone might be described as a real Scrooge. This would be an allusion to Ebenezer Scrooge, the penny-pinching character in Charles Dickens' novel A Christmas Carol. Dickens' character is so famous that his name alone suggests stinginess, so the allusion implies that any person like him is stingy too. Some allusions are indirect. Think of the way Martin Luther King Jr. opened his famous I Have a Dream speech, a plea for civil rights in August 1963. 50 years ago, he began, and his audience was immediately reminded of another speech. King was making an allusion to Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, which begins 7 years ago. By making this allusion, King effectively suggested that there were similarities in the two speeches without overwhelming his own speech with historical details. Because an allusion makes reference to something other than what is directly being described, you may sometimes be unsure what it implies. Fortunately, today it is easy to look up the names of famous people, characters, places, events, works of art, and other things to figure out the meaning of an allusion for yourself. So there's the definition. And just like we've done before, you can come over to the model section. You'll read this identification and application and go through the model down at the bottom, and that'll take you all the way to the end of that section. And when you're done with that, you'll come over here to the Your Turn. You'll read a little section there, and you'll come back over and do Part A and Part B, and then always click Submit. So that is your lesson on allusion. Remember, you can email or hit up a Zoom meeting if you have any questions.